Turn our attention to this now. Two of the biggest government of national unity partners are again at odds. The Democratic Alliance is questioning what it calls President Cyril Ramaphosa's unofficial visit to Zimbabwe. This is over the weekend. The party accuses the ANC of using that visit to support what it says are dictators. Let's talk now to Democratic Alliance International Relations spokesperson Ryan Smith. Ryan, good evening to you. Thank you very much for your time. Let's start with your characterization of this visit as unofficial. I want to think that the government did state that the president undertook this working visit, meaning that, at least on their part, this was an official visit. So why do you call it unofficial?
Good evening, Kholi, and thank you very much for having me. I mean, look, I think the visit has been mischaracterized by various members of the presidency over the past 24 hours. So it's been difficult to actually ascertain whether or not this was an official visit, whether it was an unofficial visit. But the issue here is, if it were an official visit, why was it not accompanied by an entourage of ministers? Why was it not officially declared by means of a media advisory? And why was there no formal communication from the presidency announcing that the visit took place? And I think the question marks over this unofficial visit, which we've termed it as, is it's taking place at President Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe's private farm in Zimbabwe, at a time when President Mnangagwa and the ZANU-PF are introducing Constitution Amendment Bill number 3, which seeks to extend term limits of presidents in Zimbabwe and really entrench and consolidate autocratic power which has existed in the country for the last, I would say, 30 to 40 years at least. So there's a big question mark there around the timing and why the president is seemingly supporting this. Remember that when opposition politicians in Zimbabwe were trying to engage the public on this bill through public hearings, they were arrested and imprisoned by the ZANU-PF. So there's a very, very worrying crackdown that we're seeing on opposition politicians and stifling of voices in Zimbabwe. The other very interesting element is that we know that in attendance at this meeting were Zimbabwean businessmen Wicknell Chivayo and Kudakwashi Tsagwire. Now, if this is an unofficial visit, why are there business people in attendance? And added to that, these two gentlemen are known colloquially as the Zimbabwean Guptas. So it seems as if there are some dubious business interests involved in the meeting as well. And what does our president have to do with individuals who allegedly are also under investigation in South Africa for similar